We are about to head into Goodwill. I'm so excited because it's actually been over 2 weeks since I've been to a Goodwill, and that is way too long.
Hey, I love traveling the world with you, but there's nothing like home.
I mean...
You might never agree to that.
I mean, I love home. I love home. We're happy to be home. I'm happy to be home.
It's good to be home.
It is good to be home. We're excited to be at this Goodwill, and I just can't wait to see what we're going to find.
We're in Washougal, so let's go find some stuff. Look, this cart is only $4.99.
I have actually found one of these puzzle piece wine bottles before. This one is $3.99. I know I found one at Thrift Palooza, I think in Puyallup a couple years back.
You looking at me to say how to pronounce that?
I sure am.
I have no idea.
So I'm not sure what that name is, but I'm excited to find out more about it. I wasn't expecting a chef on the backside of this when I picked that up.
Oh yeah.
That kind of caught me off guard. These are actually really fun for staging on a stack of books on a bookshelf. I just like having things that are kind of abnormal sized. $3.99 yellow. Oh, we haven't looked at what our color is. It is purple today, 50% off. What do we think? Should we get it and paint over it or strip it back to like a natural wood color? I think it's really neat. It's nice solid wood.
It's a nice staging object, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an acrylic one too, but that one's kind of cool because it's made out of wood. Do you think it'll actually work? Will it hold anything? Is the hinge tight enough?
I mean, I don't think it's really meant to hold anything, is it?
Could be holding recipes with a little chef upside down.
I'm gonna hang my clothes with it.
I think I'm gonna get it. I think I wanna see what happens if we can strip that. Might be worth it. Fun little project. Small project. Something that can be completed in a day. Here's a beautiful woven basket. It's $9.99, but I actually think this is a newer production and it kind of looks like synthetic materials. It has that kind of feel to it. It's hard to tell. It definitely feels machine-made to me. Marshalls.
Oh, that's weird. I did not see that coming.
Oh, did you think it was more hobbyist?
Yeah.
They're really adorable. Like if you had a little boy's nursery, it'd be a cute decoration.
I do this all day long.
You could do that all day? I saw something that looked maybe potentially interesting. No, I like the fronts. I like the doors. Not quite right. It's only $9.99. Good price for a nice solid piece of furniture, but
if you know how to refinish the top. Yeah.
These are adorable. So these are actually plastic, but the design on them is so cute. They're $4.99, and there's two more down there.
They're cute for a little kid's room or playroom or something.
Or play table, yeah. I just think those are adorable. You just missed me go, oh, what is this? Who are you, beautiful lady? Some kind of a print. It's an artist's signature. I need to know more about this. Looks like something that could have even been kind of mass produced. I'm wondering if this is a known art piece. These lamps are actually kind of cool. It's only $10.
That's interesting.
It'd be fun to do in kind of a 80s pop art style. Threshold.
It's modern. Oh, it is threshold. Wow. They tried to put a line through it.
So you can't return it probably, which is very smart, yeah. Return it to Threshold.
Or Target.
Target.
Right.
Look at this vintage dress. $6.99. It doesn't fit me, but the colors on it and the cut is so cute. It's even got vintage buttons on it.
Oh, it's even vintage. I thought it was a new wannabe vintage, but that's old. Yeah.
It's older, yeah. I'm excited. Got a 1970s outfit I'm working on right now. This is gonna be great. A little bit dirty. I think that will clean up. And it is $6.99. Love the wavy, ripply edges. Ooh, what's that swirl thing? That's pretty. Handmade, it seems.
That 1966?
I think so. November of 66, $7.99. That is definitely going in the cart.
I think there's supposed to be a glass top on top.
It just went across the top.
Yeah.
And you could put down the two little feet and then have a
That's my guess.
rectangle piece of glass.
Yeah.
Primitive stuff is really in right now, and it's got kind of a cool, unique design to it for $7.99.
I think it's a stool.
No, I think you're right. A stool or a magazine rack, because it could dip down in and have fabric attached to each of these.
I think you can even tell because you feel this. Feel how sanded this is and smooth. Like it had some sort of something.
I thought these were plastic, but they're actually ceramic. I think it's an umbrella stand.
Yeah, this one's busted.
Oh yeah, that is busted. Don't you think maybe for umbrellas? Or even just a tall vase for dried flowers? Because I feel like umbrellas you might...
I think you'd only fit like one umbrella in there probably.
Probably. How's it look? Is it too oversized?
It's too oversized.
Like just a little too big.
The shoulders are pretty broad.
I think they actually used to have shoulder pads, but they've been cut out.
Yeah. Kind of retro looking.
Oh, there's food.
They poison food. Wow. Ooh. I don't think I've seen a direct message like that.
Yeah, usually it just says not for food use, not may poison.
It's funny because it's not even old.
Right. Be better. Don't poison us. These are kind of fun. The shells. We see a lot of this monkey pod and teak. $6.99 each.
This one's rough. That one's better. Actually, it looks better when you hold it up, but...
Yeah, it's the way the light hits the scratches. A little bit of wood oil, they'd both be fine. I'm just trying to think of, do we need something different for our party this summer? I think we're good. We've got a lot. Look at this, $6.99. We have an entire collection of these. I was going to do a wall, I'm going to call it an installation. It was going to be a wall installation. And then I realized that they weren't going to mount the way that I was hoping. So I still have a bunch of these. I'll see if I can come up with a different project for them. Maybe I'll figure out how to get them on the wall. This is the third puzzle wine bottle that I found. I just think that's kind of crazy.
Have you ever put one together, though?
No, they don't really come apart. I think the last piece like seals it, and then you can never ever take it apart.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. That's just my guess.
It's not an actual puzzle?
Well, somebody put the puzzle together, but I think once you put in that last piece, it like you can't undo the puzzle. It's a never-ending puzzle. You can never end the puzzle. Normally I get home and clean my hats, I try to, but I always do bug check. Just to be safe, I'll put it on over my other hat.
That's a good look.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So here's the deal. I'm doing a really fun video that's coming up soon. Not gonna tell you all the details, but in the video, I'm gonna be doing a 1970s photo shoot with some friends. Brown and corduroy and fringe, plaid, paisley. Those are all the things that I think of when I think of the 1970s and fun hats.
Polyester.
Scratchy clothes.
Like a polyester leisure suit.
Yeah. Short little mini skirt. That's corduroy. That's gonna be cute. And I gotta find a top. I want something with bell sleeves. I love 1970s wide bell sleeves. The knee-high boots. I'm super excited. Can you tell? I love dressing up in the 1970s. I also got a black little pleated mini skirt. I have a very similar skirt to this, and actually my dress is kind of similar too. So I love this like thin pleated look, but I don't have a mini skirt. So I'm gonna use this summer. This is an Italian friendship cup, also a wedding cup, I believe it's used for. And you put some kind of a wine or drink in here, and then you take a sip, pass it around, and then you take a sip. And this actually has the little thing on here, and it's telling you the different things that you can put in there.
Great. So if you want to drink out of the same bowl as all your friends, you can get one of these.
You're covered. $1 horse, and it's not, I can't even do that. It's $1? Because it's only 49 cents.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that great?
Maybe it'll take less. Just kidding.
Found $1 horse for under $1. 49 cents for this. This is almost identical, I think, to the one that we got recently in Berlin. Okay, this one's kind of an odd one. I was gonna say it's an odd duck, but it's actually geese. So this one was kind of an odd pickup for me, but I know several people right now that are really obsessed with geese, and I just felt like picking it up because I felt like I know some people who are gonna really want this one. I think this is handmade. It looks like it might have been 2 molds that somebody painted and then they glued together. There's an artist signature here on the bottom, K-I-R. Wow, that's brutal. That's a first. Made in Poland, Krasno. Cancun.
I wonder if someone got this at spring break. Harold's Club.
Hey, we got Harold one similar. Well, this is pretty. Raku Fired. Sign DS $14.99. D Shapiro. I don't know that artist. The theme of the day is going to be clothespins.
This looks more beak-like, so it should be flipped, but then you would lose the open mouth.
Yeah, you wouldn't have the open mouth effect, but doesn't it look a little backwards?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. That's cool.
Use and hope. It's artist signed too. $14.99. That is beautiful. Might have a spider in there that looked like a little bit of a web. Needs a clean
Let me
in.
see.
It's even got a rubber band for you.
We're
for your
spider.
collection.
We're spider free.
Spider free? Good.
Yeah.
So we just had a spider in the car. It was almost a thing. Almost jumped out of a moving vehicle.
We almost lost Laura.
Oh, this is signed. $7.99 red. Purple's the color. Don't see any chips. We're gonna go for it and we're gonna figure out who that signature is.
Yeah, see it. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were going to the cart with it.
Found a pine needle trivet. This one's really nice. It's actually very well made and it's only $1.99. I like that it has the handle too so you can hang it. Ooh, who are you by? Zimmerman. It's a really high-end Nordstrom brand. $12.99. I think that might be like a $200 to $300 dress, and it's stunning. Wow, that's exciting. This is the first time I have ever thrifted a Zimmerman. I was trying to play it low-key in the store because there was actually a worker right next to me, and if I was like, oh, I just found a Zimmerman, I have a feeling she would have taken it from my hands and gone straight to the back to reprice it. I found this exact dress currently still listed online. It was $770, originally $1,100, and this was only $12.99. It came out the 19th, which is today. This is why you have to go thrifting every single day. I think it's beautiful, but the only problem is when I looked it up, I noticed it was missing a belt that would have originally come with it. So guess what we're gonna go do?
We gotta go in there and we check the belt section.
Let's go check the belts.
Maybe it got separated.
It could have got
and
separated.
It's with the belt.
Okay, we're looking for like a leather cord belt. What's that? It's a little vintage bag. The good thing is if we don't find it, I have other belts at home that will work just fine. Hey, what's this? It's kind of cute. Getting sidetracked. No belt. I don't see it.
Is it round?
Yeah, it is.
It's like a rope.
It's a rope leather looking belt. Well, we tried. NYTCH, $6.99 half off. It's a pretty little gravy boat.
Poster.
Yeah, it's definitely a poster.
Oh, here we go.
Some details. We got some deets on the back.
From Prince Plus. Well, that's who framed it, at least.
In '94, $7.99. Obviously, the framing and the plastic on the front are no good, but let's take a look at the actual art piece.
It's now a 3D movie.
So, This is at the top, AJ Smith 90. It's really pretty. I like the colors. Beautiful ladies in their dresses. I wonder if somebody put both of these back next to each other, 'cause I like them both. This one's actually ceramic, and it's a little vase holder. It doesn't look that old, but I really like it. It would be cool putting a bunch of different flower stems in. And then this is a beautiful little brass plated candle holder. I think probably 60s or 70s. And this one's only $2.99.
She got his Hager.
Yeah, it has the right texture and color.
Little sticker mark. Maybe that'll come off with some goof off.
Goof off. You can tell which brands we broke.
Right.
$3.99. No chips or cracks, huh?
Doesn't look like
Yeah,
it.
that's a great find. That's a nice looking hanger.
Yeah, because it's kind of our style.
Yeah, a little bit of a deco feel to it too.
And it's blue. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's an old end table, side table. Actually, it's not that old.
$14.99.
It's 90s or something.
What does that say? Ernest Hemingway
Collection from Thomasville. So it's Thomasville furniture, which I think is expensive, but
It's kind of in
more modern.
a vintage style.
And it's got a wobbling issue.
I don't know if this is a flower vase or for candles. I think it could be used either way. I think that'd be cool with little skinny candles in it too.
I think it's for flowers probably, right? But that's kind of a cool idea to have different length candles in there.
Yes, this one's definitely for candles, and this would have the tall, taper, little skinny candles in it. Love the atomic shape to them. This is kind of a gold tone. It's not solid brass. It's just some kind of a metal with the gold tone over it. But that's pretty cool to find. You don't find these that often at Goodwill. This one was $2.99. This one was also $2.99. And then I also got a black vase, a flower vase, and I've got lots of large flower frogs. So I'll show you how this one is styled because it looks really shallow. This one was made in China, but it's a Japanese ikebana style vase. I love these. What'd you find over there?
We don't usually do Hager. It's not a thing that we usually do, but this
I feel
one
like we're
has...
always saying we don't do Hager when we're buying Hager though.
We
I
do.
think we need to just stop saying we don't do Hager.
We do
I think we need to
occasional.
admit it.
We occasionally do Hager.
Yeah, we don't do all of them. It's got to be the right color, the right shape. That one's cool. It's got a cool shape to it.
We're
and-
Hager occasionalists.
All right, we're gonna head to the next Goodwill. We've got a couple more that we're gonna try to fit in today. So let's head to the next one. This is a beautiful piece of the Chinese crystalline porcelain. This technique is really hard to do. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I love the colors. This is always such a pretty style. It's very iridescent and it looks like ice, snowflakes. It's $15. We're definitely gonna get that.
I think blue might be on a sale too.
Oh, is that blue? That is blue. That's a very, very pale blue. Baby blue.
50% off blue.
50% off blue? Truly? Does that count as blue?
Cue the party music.
All right. We're off to a good start here at Habitat. This is kind of adorable. Anything fruit and vegetable shaped is very popular right now. $8. Is that a jalapeno? Or what kind of pepper is it? Made in Mexico. It looks like a shoe.
It's a Serrano pepper.
Serrano pepper. I should know that. We cook with those all the time.
I don't know, maybe.
No, I think you're
It looks
right.
more Serrano
That's
than
more
jalapeno.
All right, vote below. Serrano pepper here, jalapeno pepper here. Either way, $8.
People need to know.
No chips. We're gonna get that. That's
25% off too.
what is going on?
Red is 25% off.
Habitat, I love you. And I think I have a $10 coupon for here. This is a nice leather sofa here. I like this kind of camel color. It's only $45, but it's got a lot of wear down here. And then I also am digging the shape on this one. Similar color. This one's not real leather though. It's got a cool shape. What about that? That looks like mohair. I know my mohair.
Mo hair, mo problems. That's what they say.
Vintage sofa, $450. That's got a really beautiful look to it.
Too bad it's brown.
In the right setting though, that rich brown, oh, that'd be gorgeous. This is nice. It's in really good condition, even underneath the seats. That's really beautiful. If I was a proper interior designer, meaning I was decorating people's interiors, that would be going in someone's interior with some beautiful Art Deco wallpaper behind it and a tall fern cascading over here. Very like 1930s. This is one of my favorite places to come for lighting fixtures. Although we have most of the lighting fixtures that we need in our home, but if there's something really good, we don't pass it up. This one's $20 and it's orange, and orange was 25% off.
Sorry.
It's okay, you can be in the shot. You don't have to hide. Don't be shy, Jesse.
What it's missing is the shades. That's what it needs.
Yeah, it's just okay. It's not a wow. It's not a showstopper. We're being a little more selective right now with furniture too and large lighting because we have a very busy schedule and we're not, unfortunately, going to be able to do the PDX Estate Marketplace pop-up probably for quite a few months. So we don't want to stock up too much. We're going to be really picky. But that means the next time we have one of our sales, it's going to be good stuff. Here's some shades. Wow. Do you think this came from where the brown velvet couch came from? I feel like it did.
I don't know.
I feel like this came from
Really?
the same.
Is that the interior designer in you?
No, I'm not saying I'd put them together. I'm just saying I think somebody else would put them together.
I think they're new.
Love this stuff.
Actually, no, they're not.
Vintage light?
Yeah.
No way.
These are not.
Those are in good shape. Usually you see them with so much enamel wear. Holy crickets, babe. That's exciting, huh?
Yeah, these are only $23.50 each. Do you want to get them?
Absolutely. Let's put them in our garage somehow, somewhere. You know where this will look cool? In the breezeway. We didn't plan on lights hanging down, but with our big globe, maybe from
These
one
are
of the
just
beams.
old industrial enamel shades.
We love industrial enamel.
Made in USA. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
All right, 3 of these lights for under $100.
What kind of pepper do you think that is?
Oh. You're going to settle a dispute.
It's made in Mexico.
Jalapeno.
Yeah, I win.
So we were going to head to another Goodwill, but we forgot there's a Habitat for Humanity restore right down the street.
So I was very excited we stopped in. He's obviously really excited. But I got a beautiful Chinese crystalline vase. What is it, Jesse?
Serrano. I go, I think it's a Serrano, and he goes, now that you say that, and then Laura conveniently did not record that part.
Well, I had already stopped recording and I go, well, it wasn't on video, so I think it's officially back to a debate.
At least we're debating the important issues.
Yeah. What we're not debating is that we are very excited about those lights that Jesse just snagged.
Yes, these are actually vintage industrial lights. Still wired, which is great because I don't have to rewire it. Oh, there's even a light bulb in this one.
Score.
Don't even need to put a light bulb in it.
We just got to find somewhere to hang
Plug and play is what they call it. I don't know what the market is anymore. I know these were hot a while ago. I don't know if they're still hot. I know a lot of people use this in that modern farmhouse decor.
Yeah.
So
you could even get an arm that reaches out. I've seen a lot of these on the side of a house where you'll have 3 of them and the arm kind of goes like this and then reaches out from the house and it holds it away.
yeah, they have those like gooseneck arms.
I kind of feel like we could find a place on the back or even on like the side yard. There is a side that maybe someday we'll do something with. They're in really, really good condition, and that's hard to find, these old enamel ones, because a lot of times they were outside and they're just worn.
And they're white, which is great because that goes with a lot of people's
Classic
decor.
and timeless. We are not done thrifting yet. We are about to head to another Goodwill, and if we have time, maybe even 2 more.
All right, what'd you get?
I got some basics. We thrift a lot of our clothes. For me, almost all my clothes.
I don't.
He doesn't thrift all his clothes.
Wait, I got a theory behind that. There's a lot more women's clothes, and women will a lot of times not even wear clothes, or they'll wear them a couple of times and they will donate them. I think men just wear clothes longer and harder, and they actually just wear out.
I think you're right. I think on average, obviously that would be like a massive stereotype, but on
Sure.
average, I think, yes, women buy clothes for a season or a time or a trend in their life, and therefore there's a lot more turnover. Like my sister's husband, I think, has a pair of jeans he's been wearing for 20 years. They're Levi's, and he literally has the same pair of jeans and stuff. So yeah. I get what you're saying. Well, I'm excited about my thrifted clothes I just got. This is not from the 1970s, but doesn't it look like it could have been? And then some super basics. I was actually looking for a swimsuit cover, and I got this for $7.99. So not too bad, and it looks brand new, like somebody bought it and then never used it and donated it. Another basic, just a nice little black pleated skirt. This is pleated skirt number 2 for today.
It's pleat week.
It's pleat week. Apparently I'm going to be wearing pleated mini skirts this summer. This seems to be what I'm picking up right now. This was also $7.99, and it's just a nice, soft, stretchy black skirt. I got one candle holder, and this is actually a Crate and Barrel candle holder. I just really liked the texture and the simplicity of it, and it's got kind of a contemporary modern shape. It was $4.99, which I'm sure that this cost a lot more than that at Crate and Barrel. Crate and Barrel's pretty expensive, so I bet this was like $25, $30 there. And that's it. Not a lot at that Goodwill, but we have one final stop. I'm hoping we're gonna find some good vintage home decor.
I'm not as optimistic as you are, I don't think.
You're not?
Well, because I know where we're going. Just saying.
You don't like this Goodwill?
I'm just saying it's not usually our best. Certain Goodwills, you get in these hot streaks and you're like, I gotta hit this one over and over again. And sometimes they just get cold. We're due for a hit here.
We are due for a hit. So hopefully we hit at our next location and we end the day on a good note. All right, Goodwill, provide for us. I lost Jesse. He must have found some jerseys. Have fun. What are you, Kaiser? No, you're Maryland. That looks like a mold. I was hoping it was a Kaiser porcelain vase. I recently learned what this is. Let's see if you can take a guess. I wouldn't have known either. I would have just said a vase, but...
Oh, you mean like what it's its use?
Yeah.
An egg? Something with an egg?
Nope.
I have no idea. It's an alcohol?
Nope. Put it like this. And then you take a matcha brush that you brush and mix your matcha with, and then you wash it, and then you put it over this, and that's where it rests and keeps its shape.
Oh.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what it is.
Everything you said makes zero sense to me.
You don't
I don't
know
know what matcha brushes are. I don't. God, I think I know what matcha is. That's the green tea powder
We've had it
or
in Japan.
something. Yeah.
Oh, here's some little red Scandinavian candle holders. $2.99 and $2.99. Made in Sweden. Let's go to our Christmas collection. Like this. It's not super high quality because it's kind of thin, but it is old. And I think that would be so pretty hanging.
Hanging? Is that what it's for?
I don't know. I see that hanging.
I think it sits and then you light your candles and then you walk around and you're like in the dark.
You do what?
You get this,
I feel like your arm would
you put it on your
catch fire if
table,
you had that many candles.
you put your candles in there, and then you creep around your dark house at night and you do a shuffle.
Because your back hurts from holding so many candles. I mean, now that you sold it. If you sold it, that's going on the card.
Hey, check it out.
Boomerang.
Boomerang. Look at that.
Australia.
It's coming someday. Secret.
Did you just
It's a secret.
tell our Australian fans that
It's a secret.
we're coming to Australia?
It's a secret.
Oh yeah, and we're coming to see you.
Secret.
Stay tuned.
Hey mates, if we go in February 2026, I want someone to teach me how to throw a boomerang.
Oh, that's happening. That's
I
happening.
want to throw a boomerang.
And I'm gonna snuggle a kangaroo and a koala.
I'm gonna hold a koala and feed it a eucalyptus leaf.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna throw a
All right, Australian friends,
boomerang.
help make this happen. I just found a 1970s jacket, an actual one. Look
Oh,
how
nice
great
blazer.
this is. Yeah, let me put it on. That coat this morning was too big. I think this one's just right.
Yeah, that's pretty
The
good.
sleeves are a little bit short, but that kind of always happens to me with anything vintage.
I think with vintage it's okay, especially on a woman's jacket, because it gives it more of a cropped sleeve look.
Like a fitted kind of.
I like it.
Hello, hello, hello. Testing the microphone.
Yeah,
I lost my little clippy. It just fell off.
You don't hold it right up to your mouth. You can hold it down lower. It's still gonna get you probably down here.
Like right here. I feel so professional.
You're holding like the tiniest microphone ever.
But that's what they do on TikTok.
Yeah,
I don't have TikTok.
This is the new thing.
I've seen it on Instagram Reels. They have like little foamy things. And yeah, anyways, we just got back. We got a couple things at that thrift store, but I did get a cool plaid 1970s jacket, and it's actually from the 70s, I believe. It was yellow tag $12.99. And then I picked up this dress. It's by the brand Sundance. And the only reason I know about this brand is because we have a mall called Bridgeport Village. And we used to go there all the time to get paper from the paper source because we had a picture frame shop. And so we would go there all the time. And there was this beautiful boutique that was next to the paper source there. And it was called Sundance. And I would always look in the windows and see all this beautiful, colorful bohemian lace. But everything was like $200. So I never went in there. And I just thrifted this for $6.99 at Goodwill. I don't know if it'll fit me or not, but
But at least now you can look at it in your window.
yeah, I can hang it up, and it was only $6.99,
like, hey.
and I can resell it. That's something that, you know, if I was a posher and I sold on Poshmark, I could probably flip that for $100, no problem. We'll see if it fits me, and if not, then you might see it in one of my upcoming First Friday sales. I don't know what the deal is with this. So it's got a really beautiful pattern. The blue flowers I thought were beautiful. It feels like 100% linen. On the tag it says by Rami Us with the letter J. But when I Google image search this pattern, Banana Republic has a pair of pants and a skirt out of this exact same fabric. Nothing on the tags is implying that this is Banana Republic. Anyway, so I have no idea. So if you're familiar with this label, please let me know in the comments below. That's right here in front of
Swedish.
me. Oh my gosh, we're losing our minds. We're tired today. I don't know why. Thrifting took it out of us. The little Swedish candle holders. We use this style in our Christmas decor. It's the only time that you'll pretty much ever see me decorate with red. I actually have a stock of stuff that I'm saving for the next holiday sale. That'll probably happen in November this year. They're in really good condition and they still have the Made in Sweden tag on them. So I think that these might actually be in the holiday sale later this year. I feel like Jesse owes an explanation because he spilled the beans on Australia, because I don't want anybody to get their hopes up that we're hosting a group trip, because unfortunately we are not, at least not yet.
No, we're not hosting a group trip in Australia, but Laura and I are planning on visiting Australia and New Zealand.
Which means I get to go to Hobbiton.
I'm going on an adventure!
I'm so
And we're
excited.
thinking February 2026.
Yep, February 2026. No tickets have been booked yet, but that's what we're planning. We're hoping to do a meetup in Melbourne, Sydney, and Auckland.
If you live in Australia or New Zealand,
And you know where the koalas are?
and you know where koalas are, kangaroos are, you can teach me how to throw a boomerang. These are all things that I'd like to hang out with you if you know all these things.
But also we'd love to go vintage shopping. So
Yes.
we would be so grateful. We have a year to plan this trip, and we would be so grateful if you would drop in the comments below your favorite vintage stores, antique stores, thrift stores. We want to support all of you. We want to come shop your places. It doesn't matter if it's your antique store. Don't be shy. Pimp yourself out. And we would love to come visit, and we'll start doing research and mapping out our route and our plans. I'm just so excited even thinking about it. Okay, imagine this. Not wet and weighted down and standing upright on its own. That's how beautiful this vase could look. I cut this from out in our backyard. And I have a flower frog down here in the bottom, but apparently it's not big enough because this is so wet. It's kind of fallen, but you get the idea, right? Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We had a blast. We hope that you did too. And we would love to hear what you think of today's haul. So comment below, let us know what your favorite thing we picked up today was.
And if you're still watching right now, you might as well make sure you're subscribed.
We appreciate you so much, and having you subscribe helps our channel a ton.
All right, I think we should call it a day, because you know what? We got to do this again tomorrow.
Yes, I'm excited for
And
tomorrow.
we're going to get up early, and we're going to hit the road again. Another day of picking tomorrow.
That'll come out next week. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that episode too. Thanks again for hanging out with us, and we will see you in the next episode soon. Our cat, Jean-Pierre, is so scared of geese. If a goose goes overhead and they start going, he loses it, and he's like ducking. He's so scared. I was describing a pot and then the drainage plate. That's what I would call it. Is that weird? It's like a teacup and a saucer. I wouldn't call it a saucer.
I think it's a saucer.
I don't think it's a saucer.
I don't know.
Is it a saucer?
All right, what'd you get?
Sorry, there was like a dust thing. It was like floating around in the air. I was just waiting for the dust to settle, as they say. Are you also a Hager occasionalist?
If you're a Hager occasionalist, please dial 1-900-HAGER occasionalist
to seek help.
To seek help.